So this is what I want us to do for the next 21 days. We're going to close our eyes and then see. We're going to imagine. We're going to see what we want exactly, okay? We're not just going to speak randomly out of fear. We're going to see what we want and speak it, okay? So let's go. So close your eyes and imagine what you truly want and say you can afford them. I can afford a nice house. I can afford to live in a luxury apartment. I can afford to drive luxury cars. I can afford vacation. I can afford to travel around the world. I can afford the finest things of life. I can afford abundance. I can afford to have so much money in my bank account. I can afford to live the good life. I can afford to buy my dream car. I can afford to live in my dream apartment. I can afford vacation in my dream country. I can afford my dream luxury bags, my dream luxury clothes. I can afford luxury jewelries, luxury items. I can afford to live well. I can afford to live the good life. I can afford to dream big. I can afford to have so much money in my bank account. I can afford good air. I can afford good clothing. I can afford good makeup. I can afford the luxury life. I can afford to have it all. I can afford abundance of every good thing that I desire. I can afford a trip to Dubai. I can afford a luxury lifestyle. I can afford to live in wealth. I can afford to enjoy life to the fullest. I can afford to be so wealthy. I can afford to be so prosperous. I can afford to have so much money. It is done. It is done. It is done. Let me tell you what I did when I closed my eyes. I just held on to abundance of wealth. So you picture that you have so much money and then you say your I can afford affirmation. Okay.